Hello and welcome to another video. So today we are taking a look at the Sony WH1000XM5 Active Noise Cancelling headphones. These are a successor to the XM4s. I have been using the XM5s now for a few weeks. So today in this video I will be narrating my whole experience with the XM5s. I will be telling you all the good, the bad, and everything else you need to take note of before you purchase these headphones. Okay, so without wasting time, let's begin. These will run you around $400, which is an increase of around $50 from the previous generation XM4s. I'll be throwing links in the description section for you all to check for the most recent prices. And also take note, prices might vary depending on your region. As you can see, the design has changed completely. It looks cleaner overall. In the box you get the headphones, a 3.5mm auxiliary cable, a USB-C cable for charging it, and then you get your instruction manual and quick start guide as well. The carrying case is slightly bigger than that of the XM3s and XM4s, so bear that in mind. As the headphones don't fold up, that's part of the reason why the carrying case is bigger, but I just wish they were a little bit smaller. On the left ear cup is where you have all the physical buttons. First of all, there is a button to toggle between noise cancellation and ambient mode, and then there is the power button, which also serves as your Bluetooth pairing button, and then there is a 3.5mm port for wired listening, and then on the right ear cup is where you have the USB-C port for charging. On the side of the right ear cup is where you have the touch controls for play and pause, volume adjustments, and changing tracks. Touch controls on the Sony headphones have never been top-notch. The XM5s are no exception. There is still a little bit of hit and miss, but it works well most of the time. The headbands are made of a combination of plastic and metal and is wrapped around with synthetic leather. But the headbands don't feel anywhere as robust as that of the XM3s or XM4s. You'll feel the difference right away upon handling these and putting them on. It doesn't hamper the comfort experience for me in any way, but I have to point it out. The headbands don't adjust as smooth as I expected them to, although they are quite easy to adjust and don't require much pressure. It's just that when you adjust them, they don't really move smoothly. That's not to say it's not made of good materials or it's not durable, don't get me wrong. In terms of comfort, I'll say these are pretty comfortable, just like the XM4s and XM3s. The ear cups on these are made of nice synthetic leather, which has been perfected by Sony. These really feel very comfortable and much more easy on my ears. Clamping force has never been an issue with Sony headphones. Same goes for the XM5s, so you don't get that hard clamping force. These are very easy on the head. One thing to remember is that these don't fold up anymore. That feature is gone. Whenever you wear these on your neck, the ear pads can't fully rotate inwards, making it a little uncomfortable wearing these around the neck. The ear pads end up facing outwards instead of resting on your chest. Feels a little awkward. I don't know why Sony decided to do that, but well, it's what it is. The ear cups are still made of this nice anti-scratch material. For some reason, the XM5s attracts more fingerprints and it's a little bit more difficult to get it off. It's easier to take off fingerprints from my XM3s. As you can see, the ear cups are still quite bulky like the XM3s and XM4s. Once you wear these, you'll notice that they still bulge out. Sony did not shrink these down. I was expecting them to shrink it a little bit down. Another thing I'm not happy about is that the logo now on the XM5s are just written with this paint. They are not made of metal, it's not engraved. I don't know how this is going to hold up over time, but well, we'll see. Battery life is pretty similar to the XM3s and XM4s. You still get 30 hours. That has not changed. I wish it was slightly more, but well, 30 hours is pretty decent, can't really complain. The XM5 supports the following codecs, which are LDAC, SBC, and AAC. No aptX or aptX adaptive, so bear that in mind. For connectivity, you are getting Bluetooth 5.2. I didn't experience any latency when watching movies, playing games, or listening to music. Active noise cancellation on these are top-notch. These tend to block out more high-frequency sounds than the XM3s, which I have. They have been really improved. I'll say these are on par with the AirPods Max or even slightly stronger, especially in blocking out high-frequency sound. Sony did a good job here. It's really impressive. But you still get a little bit of cabin pressure on these. So bear that in mind, especially when you are not listening to music. Once you just have them on and you turn on the active noise cancellation, you're going to feel that cabin pressure. Ambient mode is still decent as well, but it's not as natural as what you get on the likes of the AirPods Max. Call quality on the XM5s have really improved. This now picks up your voice and isolates the background much better. Doesn't really sound that artificial like it used to sound on the XM3s. You're getting more and better improved microphones on the XM5s. So you still get all the top-notch features that comes with Sony headphones, like the speak to chat, the automatic play and pause, and the rest of them. You can access all those via the app. Coming to sound quality, upon wearing these headphones for the first time, you still get that overall warm sound signature on these. The bass is still overpowering, just like you have on the XM3s and XM4s, but you can use the app to tweak it a little bit and reduce the bass and get a better balanced sound. You can also use the app to increase the treble and get a brighter sound if you want. At low volumes, instrument separation is slightly better. It's barely noticeable, but if you listen carefully, you might hear it. Coming to loudness, these are still as loud as the previous generation XM4s and XM3s. It's just that these headphones still model up the mids with the highs and the bass at high volumes. So that's one thing to bear in mind. They still struggle at high volumes to separate the mids from the highs and the bass. This is something I was thinking Sony was going to improve, considering the price has increased from $350 to $400. Although, like I said, you can use the app to tweak the sound quality a little bit. So for the price of $400, I expected a little bit more improvements, especially in the sound quality department. That's not to say these are bad in any way, but if you are coming from the XM4s, are these worth the upgrade? I'll say not really. If you want super premium sound quality, you might want to stick to the likes of the AirPods Max and the Beoplay H95s. I think those are still better than the Sonys in terms of sound quality. But if you're looking for the best Sony has to offer, definitely the XM5s are the ones to get. As always, I will be throwing links in the description section for you all to purchase these headphones if you want. Feel free to check out other videos on this channel, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all in the next video. Adios.